live now, so got recording. Got everything set.
Welcome, Cool Boys Nation.
In 3, 2, 1. All right, Pool Boys, episode 93. Small Dog Dan, Mel Neville, back for another episode. We were off for a week.
A little week hiatus.
For personal reasons and not just personal reasons. Really.
Sporting reasons.
Yeah, well, I kind of count as a personal reason, a dumb personal reason.
It's a great personal reason.
You know, I missed Friday's podcast because I was sick. I couldn't really talk and my throat was allergy and stuff. My muscles were sore. I couldn't get out of bed.
Do you?
Man, I missed Tuesday's episode because you wanted to watch the Red Sox.
That game? Do you understand what I was going through that game versus your rival team and it went?
You guys, was in charge of that game the whole time?
They still could have came back any moment. I had no fucking faith that whole time. Like we could have blown it.
We're back. We're back, and we're great. We're here for a great episode because nothing controversial happened at all in the sports that we love.
Nothing. One of our favorite coaches said anything wrong.
Yeah, a lovable coach that we've been watching our whole lives on a Monday Night Football broadcast of such.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Hey, this guy's on my fucking Instagram. I posted him on my Instagram. I'm gonna have to take him. I don't know.
Yeah, no, John Gruden's. Is this shocking news that John Gruden's not a nice person?
No, but it's shocking that it came out. Like this type of thing usually just stays underground, like because there's always those people you look at and they're probably racist. Like if you look at Jerry Jones, he probably has a few fucking come
over here, boy. Let's play some football.
Probably has a few emails or even letters because that's how old.
Oh yeah, he doesn't use email.
But yeah, no, I mean,
he sends dick pic through a telegram.
So I have to get our special guest ready for this pod.
No, yeah, it's just I'm not really shocked by it. There's certain people out there that there's more people out there too. It's just not only John Gruden. So, and if you're not for some reason you don't know what's going on, John Gruden basically on Friday came out emails. He called the NFLPA. The Mayor Smith said he had the lips of a Michelin tire. So I knew you were gonna laugh at that.
I mean, racism is bad. Racist jokes are bad, but sometimes they're funny.
That's what you call deep cut racism. That's something you just don't expect to come out.
That's what I'm saying. That's very old racist right there. That's probably something he said back home a million times.
Wow. Someone said it to his college and got kicked out.
No, I'm not surprised. That particular person put that particular comment.
Oh, the Dodgers are leading 1-0.
Nice. Is that who leads right now?
Giants 2-1.
Okay.
So yeah, he said that, and then during Monday, so nothing happened. He faced 0 repercussions from that, which is shocking. But it's during Monday Night Football though, more emails came out. As Adam Schefter said, he did a clean sweep of offending people. He called Roger Goodell the hard F. He said he was mad at the NFL for pressuring, and I'm putting in quotes, pressuring Jeff Fisher for drafting queers. He was mad for players taking the knee during the national anthem, and he made remarks about Caitlyn Jenner. So just the all around, just did
I didn't even know about the Caitlyn Jenner one. Wow.
Yeah. So it was the triathlon of racism. He did misogyny, he did transphobia, he did and racism.
I mean, not that you have to give him credit for that, but that's kind of hard to be all three.
Yeah. It's not. It's actually pretty easy.
Yeah, that's actually
it's actually harder. Oh yeah, I support trans people, I don't support black people.
That would be a strange combination.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark Davis, he resigned. He resigned after meeting with Mark Davis. Conspiracy theory time.
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane Doug's here.
Hurricane Doug.
How's it going, fellas?
So I think I know what your conspiracy theory is. I don't know what it is, but I'm interested. But I kind of know what you're going to go with here. Want to hear it?
Well, okay, so I gotta say, I've kind of flipped my attitude on it just a little bit, just because like I've kind of been like seeing more of the information that's out there and stuff. But my original theory was that because it kind of seems like because when anything like this happens, like I don't know, like Antonio Brown, Deshaun Watson, like once all those like accusations start to like pile up and stuff, it kind of starts, at least with me, I get extremely skeptical just of like because of the climate of like social media and shit.
Because they've blackballed people before. They've blackballed people out of the NFL before. They've done.
No, that's what I'm.
Oh yeah, like name one person.
Huh?
I mean, Kaepernick. They did. Man.
My whole thing is it was just interesting, like when they came out and like how like because if you look at Gruden as a head coach, like he hasn't been extremely successful. Like his best season is like 8-8. So like I just think it's kind of interesting that those come out as well at the same time, like that the Raiders are kind of starting to do bad. Like they just lost 2 games in a row. I don't know. It just seems a little interesting. But after like seeing a lot of the stuff that's been coming out, like there's like 600,000 emails, and this dude did it on a work computer, which is kind of brain dead. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
that's a man who
I think I actually have my own conspiracy theory. Actually, I don't think they cared. The NFL cared until they found Gruden was talking shit about Goodell. That's when they started caring.
No,
once he heard about the hard F, he said, "You're out." That's when he started leaking more emails.
I mean, it's definitely a thought because, like, I bet you, like, because one of them said, like, what, Grudel is a pussy or some shit, like, some crazy thing like that. There had to have been more of that stuff too. Like, he had to have been going all in on those guys because what was he working for ESPN at this time? So he didn't really care. Yeah. Like, he couldn't have cared what he was saying. Like, he's like, fuck it, I don't got a job.
I can't believe he just had I didn't know they could just clean sweep your computer like that.
Well, it's because the Washington football team. It's hilarious. It's all stemmed because the Washington football team, team doctors got ready for steroid charges. And then all these emails were sent to the Washington football team's former president, Bruce Allen. So that's why all the emails are getting checked out now.
Oh shit!
Because they got to check if they're seeing if if the team knew about steroids and stuff. So.
So wait, they were just sitting on these emails though? Like they had these ready to go at any moment? Like people already knew Gruden was racist?
I don't know if you remember this, but like last year, remember when Snyder was like in a lot of trouble and like nothing happened?
Oh yeah.
What did he do?
Like they've basically like he got in trouble for like how like they were handling like women and like in the business and stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing like they had a bunch of information, but none of that came out. Well, now I think some of the information is starting to come out with this other stuff.
That's also a good point that you brought up too. Like, how come none of this stuff was like surfaced when they were hiring him to begin with? Like,
exactly,
that would have probably been a huge story. Like, especially because like everyone fucking combs everyone's social media now whenever someone gets hired or anything. So it just seems interesting.
That's the new stuff on Schneider was last year. Gruden got hired a couple years ago, so that's why.
Okay.
So that stuff wasn't known yet. So I just think it's all because Goodell got mad, and he wasn't going to release the big stuff until they said they weren't going to fire him, and then once they said they weren't going to fire him, that's when he brought out the big stuff. And there's probably more stuff too that if he didn't fire, I think Schefter said they were going to keep releasing more and more emails until he was gone.
That's what I was going to say. Like, if they didn't fire him, they were just going to keep sending the emails out just like one at a time. Like that's kind of screwed up.
Oh, and they're going to get worse too. I hate to say there's probably an N-word in there in one of those emails that they're waiting to release.
Definitely
is.
But like also another thing with this, like you could fucking look through anyone's text messages, anyone's Snapchat, anything like that, and you could find something worse than what like Gruden said. Like I guarantee you. Like, you know, I mean, it's different because it's a work email and all this stuff, but like I don't know. I get a weird feeling like that you can just like, you know what I'm saying? Like where you could just look up people's texts and like see what they said. I don't know. It just creeps me out.
It's very invasive. Like you can't really protect anything nowadays. It's kind of crazy.
I don't know. I think it's not because they didn't check it because they wanted to check if someone was being like offensive. They checked it because the team got in trouble for steroid charges, they had to see what was going on within the team. That's why the emails were getting checked.
But it's just crazy how they've had those emails for that long and just never did anything with them.
Well, because there's a reason why Dan Snyder's not getting in trouble because he has money to pay stuff off. Gruden doesn't have that money to pay that stuff off, so that's why he's taking the fall here.
Does he get any of his contracts? Like, did they buy him out? Like,
nope, he resigned.
Wow.
I was kind of surprised when he got fired because like he just has so much power in that organization. Like he has a 10-year contract, $100 million. Like he kind of runs that. Like if 10 years,
he wasn't fired. He had to resign.
Or he resigned, but like he kind of ran that organization. If like you have a 10-year contract, like they're pretty confident in you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
they put all their eggs in the Gruden basket.
Yeah, pretty much.
Work. Like when I heard that they signed him for 10 years, $100 million, I thought that was the dumbest decision you could ever do. Like,
definitely.
First, a coach coming back from a ESPN job, like, and especially in a new era and shit, like, you didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he finished with like a 38. He was like 38 and 43 throughout his 3 seasons.
He got one Super Bowl at least. He got one Super Bowl.
No, I meant 38 and 43 since coming back.
Oh, okay.
That's mediocre at best. Like that's nothing to really like smile at or anything.
Yeah. And I think I saw the Bucks just took me out of the Ring of Honor too. So
yeah, I saw that too. That's tough.
His whole legacy's fucked. His whole legacy is fucked. That's crazy. You're never gonna hear Spider Y2 Banana.
Well, here's the thing though. If Hulk Hogan can come back, anyone can come back.
If who?
If Hulk Hogan can come back, anyone can come back.
I mean, is it
in the NFL the same thing? So
is it really that bad that he got took off the Ring of Honor for the Super Bowl win though? Like that was Tony Dungy's squad, my guy. Like he built that squad. Like Gruden just got him there. Like, well,
hey, Cashman gets all the credit for building Yankees, even though he didn't draft any of those players. So
that's very true. That is true.
Yankees suck.
All that matters is who's in control. Who's in control of the time while they win, and Gruden was in control. All right. You want to talk about your Bears real quick because they won, but that was a shitty game.
Hey, Fields is a leader. Fields is a leader.
Nah, I'm honestly like we could. I think I said this to Liam before, but I think we could probably go like 2-14, 2-15 the rest of the season, and I would be fine as long as Fields is developing. Like
I would hope because we have the Giants have your draft pick, so
yeah, but like
that'd be great.
I just don't. I feel like we should just can Nagy at this point. Like the offense isn't working. Like it's still the same like 17-14 barn burner games that they always are. Like it's not changing, dude. This is still the same old Chicago Bears, bro. Like
how could you can Nagy? He has a positive record right now.
He does have a positive record, but like you also have to put into account like the defense he's had over that time. Like that defense is like criminally underrated. I think if we were to look back, like that's probably gonna be one of those like what if defenses. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what if they had a good offense with them? Like they could have probably been so much better and stuff. But
what if they had an actual good quarterback in?
Like, all right, come on.
Nagy should have been fired after he started Andy Dalton 2 weeks in a row. Come on.
I wasn't too mad at that decision just because like I don't like throwing rookie QBs just out into the freaking the cold like that. Like we threw him up against Cleveland and he did terrible. Like that's not a good game to go against. Like and plus that's gonna kill a rookie QB's confidence. Like you know, like getting sacked 9 times and not even scoring a TD, like that destroys a rookie QB's confidence.
I guess. I mean, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Final predictions on the season from the Bears though.
How many games is it? 17, right? So
yeah.
It's weird math. Now you gotta change your whole math up.
Yeah. At best, 8 and 9. I'll say.
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
That could maybe make the playoffs. I don't know how that math will work out, but it might make the playoffs.
I just don't think they're any better than a 500 team at this point. I don't know.
Well, give Fields a few more years. Give him some weapons.
I'm looking at your guys' schedule right now. Outside of the Packers, Bucks, Niners, Ravens, you guys have a pretty easy schedule.
Yeah, too bad Rodgers owns us though.
Yeah.
He did one of you guys.
Oh god.
Maybe get some bear weather that time.
Facts. Nice cold weather
what?
game.
He plays like more north than the Bears.
But it's bear weather.
Dude,
it's a windy city, baby.
Soldier Stadium, bro, in the cold, undefeated, dude. Undefeated. Just ask Jared Goff, bro.
I think it's colder in Green Bay than it is Chicago. All right, whatever.
Oh,
not the windy city, though.
Yeah. All right. Nice talking to you, Dugs.
Well, it was good being here and talking some football with you guys. So thank you.
We'll have you on again.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm ready to come on again, no matter what, dude.
Gotcha.
Let me know. See you guys.
All right. See you.
It's always nice working Doug on.
Yeah. Mel, I have some breaking news.
What?
New email was just leaked from Bruce Allen's email.
Is it really? What does it say?
Yeah.
Read it quote for quote.
I'm pulling it up right now.
No, read every single word he says on that email.
Hey, Bruce, this is from Male Niddle. Hey, Bruce Allen, I just wanted to thank you for last night again. I really liked it when you twirled my butthole hair while spinning blue Jolly Rancher spin on me. It was a fun night, and I cannot wait for it to happen again. Love you, Male Niddle, Pool Boys Podcast.
I sent that to him in private.
His emails got leaked.
I don't even want to do this anymore. I'm sorry. I'm leaving.
The joke's not funny because we have to wait every time for you to come back. That joke's not funny because every time we have to wait for you to join back.
Funnier and funnier every time. It gets funnier and funnier every time.
I just want to say that joke took a lot of effort because I had to change one of my old accounts to Male Niddle just to make that email work.
That was very creative. I'll give you that. That was very
Thank
creative. I'm putting on your team right now to fill the void in the background.
My team?
I'm putting you on your Knights.
They don't play till at 10.
Oh, never mind that. I don't know why it's on stream. Whatever. All right.
It's on ESPN tonight. It's on ESPN tonight, so you can watch it on ESPN.
Oh yeah, I forgot they have hockey now.
Let's talk some football.
Let's talk some football. Let's get into it.
The Atlanta Falcons beat the New York Jets 27-20. Zach Wilson, not a good quarterback.
Hello, it's me, Brian May.
Oh, Brian May.
Hello, everyone.
The pride of Queen.
I had to say, how about them Falcons? Am I right?
No, the Jets suck. I mean, I believe the Jets, and I just.
You picked the Jets this game?
Oh yeah.
What?
Off a great win against a shitty Falcons defense, I was like, "Oh, Zach Wilson's gonna have a good game today. He's gonna show off in front of that glorious London crowd."
Yeah, no, I didn't even know this game was happening until I woke up that morning. That was the most random.
It's criminal for what the NFL is doing to the Jets.
I don't know.
Doing to England.
I don't know why they keep doing. Why do they just send the worst teams out there? Why it does? It's not growing the game at all. It makes people not. It turns people off of the game. We got fucking Jacksonville fans all over England. Why is that?
Because they're gonna move there one day. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, with Urban.
Well, funny enough, it's Dolphins Jaguars next week.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, no, the Jets suck. Yeah, that's it. Kyle Pitts, pretty good. Who would have thought?
Starting to develop. Matty Ice, baby.
Yeah. Also, I forgot this stat about the Jets is hilarious. They're legit. So they're the worst team in the NFL, obviously.
No. It's starting to
Worse than the Jaguars.
Up to debate. Okay.
The Jets are the worst first quarter team in the NFL. They have yet to score a point in the first quarter so far this season, and they have 68 total yards in the first quarter through 5 games.
That's kind of combined 60
combined through 5 games. They've only had 68 total yards.
That's criminally bad. That's awful. That's how is that even possible?
You're supposed to be that's when you're supposed to be your best in the first quarter because you have the script and everything. You have the plays to run.
Exactly. I mean, it's probably. I mean, I can kind of do the math in my head and why. It's just it's usually probably just garbage time in the second half type yards. The Jets are really bad. And hey, look, I picked the Falcons to be the worst team in this league at the beginning of the season. The only teams they beat are the Giants and the Jets, though. Really?
Yeah, they're on the Broncos. They're on the Broncos run right now. They're being the worst teams.
Jeez. Never mind then.
So yeah, let's move on from that shit game. And let's go to another shit game. Dolphins lost to the Bucks 17-45. Tom Brady, still really good.
Yep.
He had one of his best personal games of all time. First game of 400+ yards passing with 5 touchdowns.
That was such like Tom Brady being in because it was in Hard Rock Stadium, right?
I thought it was in Tampa. No, it's in Tampa because Mike
Was it
Evans
in
gave the ball
Tampa?
to the same fan twice, I think.
Okay, I was gonna say, but like Tom Brady versus the Dolphins, he really just regresses back to old form. Like it's just muscle memory at this point when he beats them.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes Tom Brady doesn't look that good against Dolphins, I feel
That's in Hard Rock Stadium. That's in Hard Rock
Okay.
fucking stadium. That's where he messes up.
So yeah, I don't really have much to say about the Dolphins. They shockingly stink. They're supposed to have good defense now. I think what's his name? Brian Flores might be on the hot seat.
But it's not.
But he's a defensive coach.
I'm not gonna say it's not the defense because the defense has not looked great. But I don't know. I still think Brian Flores would be a good coach.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they have to have a QB. Tours, I think he got released. He took off the IR this week, so maybe he's back. Hopefully that will help a little bit. But
Tua's a bust now. I think Tua's such a bust.
I think it's still too early to say he's a bust.
He's like a worse Marcus Mariota to lefty. I don't say because they both.
Come on, Marcus Mariota was fun to watch. He had a good first couple seasons.
He did. He had that self pass.
Yeah. That was actually a really good pass.
It was a pretty dope. It was a nice play.
Now.
Yeah.
Your Patriots beat the Texans 25-22. Are you proud of this win?
I'm not because letting Wells, what's his fucking name?
Davis Mills.
Mills
Mafia, baby.
Letting him throw for 300 yards and I'm pretty sure 2 touchdowns did not make my confidence very high in our defense. But listen, we still won. And in all honesty, when you think about it, we do match up to more of the Texans of the league. Like 2 weeks ago now I'm not gonna say a fluke, but Belichick definitely put more work into that game than he did going into the Texans.
I had did some calculation during this game, and I said, you know what, I'm going to come to the Patriots. I did not put my calculation as the Texans would do a fake punt, which results in punting into the back of their own player, which got blocked.
That was what is it with the Patriots that people think they can just do stupid plays like this? What on their punts? Like I don't understand.
Just crazy.
I don't understand this. Like they think
it was legit. It was like legit, just with the back of the guy's head.
I was confused. I had no clue what the fuck was going on. I saw him run up to the line. I was like, "Are they faking it?" I was like happy, and then I just see him punt the ball back into his own guy's head. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Mac Jones was great, but he made a good throw to Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry's starting to become tight end number 1.
It's crazy that he wasn't tight end number 1 to start the season.
John, who's much more of a blocking tight end than Hunter. I don't know why they fucking switched him up like that.
Yeah. I'm the rookie quarterback. This rookie class has just been shit.
Come on, Mac's not that bad.
Mac's not good.
Mac, what do you mean he's not good?
He is the second best quarterback so far.
Who's the first?
Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor Lawrence had a good week. I'll get to him later, but I think Trevor Lawrence has risen to the top of the quarterback class.
You know what I say about that?
Davis Mills is number 3 now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a rookie. So I'm going to rank him number 3 of my quarterback rookie class.
Just because of what he did against the Patriots.
Mm-hmm. If you can do that against Belichick, I'll trust you for a little bit.
All right.
And because Belichick's known as the rookie killer, you know.
No, he did. No, he is. That was a very shocking display by Mills. I think Belichick kind of forgot he was a rookie. Assumed he was just one of them backup quarterbacks they had.
He might have mistaken him for like Mike Glennon with that neck of his.
Yeah, I would have. His is a little too hockey though.
That's true. Broncos lost to Steelers 27-19. They kind of just confirmed everything that we knew about them. They beat shit teams and they haven't won since.
The Pretenders really showed out this week.
Yeah. Big Ben though looked cool. He got hurt, so Not just Big Ben being Big Ben. I really don't have nothing to talk about this game.
No, I don't either. I didn't even watch it. But the Steelers, the crazy thing is they still have like great receiving talent. That's the craziest thing.
I think Juju left the game with injury.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. That's not good. Juju hasn't caught a touchdown in like fucking 9 weeks or whatever. I don't know. I forgot what that's.
Ever since he started doing that dance last year,
Juju on that beat.
Mm-hmm.
Next one.
Packers. This was a contender game of the week contender. Packers beat the Bengals 25-22. Before we get to like the crazy stuff, Jamar Chase continues to lie to us. 6 receptions, 159 yards, 1 touchdown. Just continue to be one of the best receivers in the league this year.
Yeah, I don't know what those fucking reports out of training camp were about him like being asked. I don't know what that was about. But
he continues to be great. I have a dark horse MVP. I think Aaron Rodgers might win MVP this year.
Yeah.
He has so right now he has plus 1,200 odds. And I put money on it.
I would take those odds. I mean,
so since week 1, he's averaging 277 yards per game, 10 touchdowns and 1 interception.
That's a great season so far. That's a great season.
Outside of week 1 where he had like 3 interceptions, he's been pretty good.
The craziest thing is like the person that like Tom Brady is like the probably the highest person on that list right now though.
No, it's Josh Allen.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right. Nice. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Also, just him when he takes like he has like a couple seconds in the pocket, you know Devontae Adams is going to get wide open down the field where he just gets next to absurd catch.
He has great weapons.
So it is. And then just the fucking craziest fourth quarter of all time.
Yeah.
We had in the game we had 1 missed PAT, which happened in the second quarter, so kind of who cares. And then we had 5 missed field goals at the end of the game. Pretty crazy. McPherson missed Prater or what's his name? Crosby missed 1.
Yeah.
Then McPherson missed 1. Crosby missed 1. Crosby missed another 1. McPherson missed another 1. And then Crosby won the game.
Didn't they miss one in overtime too?
Yeah. Crosby missed 1 in overtime, and Pearson missed 1 in overtime, which he celebrated because he thought it went in. I swear to God, there was like a ghost in the stadium because the way McPherson celebrated, like if you're a kicker, I feel like you know if it's going to go in or not. He's like, oh, this is like dead center. This is going in. There's no way this is not going to go in. And somehow the wind just pushed it.
I didn't see his reaction to that.
He was celebrating it in the overtime one.
He like walked it off. Like
he jumped in his his center's arm or whatever. It was bad luck. Just all time crazy game. Slow. That's what you love and the fact that Mason Crosby is like all like Sarah Fox and just kept missing. That's not good luck. You gotta dye your hair just because.
There is always that 1 week in the NFL season where you'll see like just a missed kick every other 5 seconds on red zone.
Yeah,
I feel like that was this week.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of other games that had them.
There's a bunch on the Monday night game. Fucking, I guess we'll get to it, but
yeah, Rodrigo, Justin Tucker didn't miss any though.
Did you see that tweet by Darius Slay?
No, what was it?
It was like Darius Slay tweeted out. He was like, "You got all them glasses on. You can't hit 1 kick."
Come on, you can't be doing that.
I know he's bullying a guy with glasses.
Joe Burrow does have to be better though. Yeah, that you said that interception he had in overtime.
Nah,
it was a throw right through the defender. Like it was bad. But I mean, it didn't really matter because Crosby didn't miss the field goal. But still,
what are your thoughts on Burrow so far?
He's been good. It's like he's recovering from a torn ACL, so it's like he's been good for that. He came early too. Like he injured like week 9 last year. So the fact he was back week 1 is crazy.
I thought he wasn't even going to play the season, to be honest, or like play half the season or something.
Yeah, I guess that's just the NBA just has that in our mind where like if you tear your ACL, you're out for like a whole another season.
Yeah, that's true.
Titans Jaguars. Titans beat the Jaguars 37-19. This is the first time we have to speak about Urban Meyer.
Mm-hmm.
Just fingering girls in the bars in Ohio.
That was the fun. I love that video's hilarious. I love that video.
I think Urban Meyer's wife was fine with it.
She was like, if you want to try to get out of Jacksonville that way, go right ahead. That's probably the best.
I think she just wanted like, Urban, you're not yourself. Go get your confidence. Go touch some butts in Ohio.
Just fucking grinding. Did you see that the shit eating grin he had on too?
And then he was like during like the first like report, he was like he didn't want it. He was like trying like he was acting like how he's like pushing her away and stuff. And then you see the other angle where it's just like, oh, fucking
the funniest part is that he looked directly into the camera too. It wasn't like he was trying to hide it. He looked right into the camera's soul, and
he was wasted.
He was all of it.
Yeah. And then to the game though, Jaguars still suck.
Yeah.
Gruden saving Urban Meyer's lifespan by a lot. You guys do that all under the bus.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're even talking about it because the Gruden thing first. But yeah.
There's some good things about the Jaguars. James Robinson continues to be a really good young running back. Trevor Lawrence looked really good. He looked better. 273 yards, a touchdown, interception. That's why he looked better than Jones in my mind this week. So
what was it again? Say it again.
273 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
All right. I okay. He didn't even look that much better than Jones.
No, I didn't say he looked that much better. I just said he looked better this week.
All right.
The bad news about the Jaguars though is their defense sucks, like really bad. Like Derrick Henry getting 130 yards, 3 touchdowns.
But it is also Derrick Henry coming off of like. Did you really think the Jaguars can at all pull this one off?
No, they never do.
No, I knew they were going to kill the Jaguars going into this game because of that loss against the Jets. You can't the Titans are at its base and core a good team. Yeah.
Also, Urban Meyer he had some weird, crazy shit. He had like a challenge, just like it made no sense because like you can clearly see Tannehill like throwing a ball, but he thought it was a fumble anyway.
He just wants to get fired at this point.
His players were imitating his action in the bar when he threw the challenge flag. Miles Jack slapped him on the ass, so that was good for him. Also, late in the game, he decided not to use James Robinson anymore. He just started using Carlos Hyde in the red zone.
I saw that. I saw the fucking. Didn't they get stopped on 4th and goal with using Carlos Hyde? Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like James Robinson has been good. He has 149 yards, but no use him. Whatever.
Urban refuses. He's sticking to his guns like he always does.
Yeah. Did you see also that like when he cut a player because he's like had some like mental issues or whatever, and then he called his parents during it. This isn't college anymore, Urban. You can't call their parents.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's really weird.
Yeah,
that guy's a grown man.
So yeah. Speaking of rookie coaches having bad luck, or not bad luck, but just rookie coaches not having a good time. Dan Campbell, man.
Yeah.
Heartbreak. I don't even know how I feel bad for Dan Campbell. Like Urban Meyer does not give a shit about his team. Dan Campbell does.
Yeah, Dan Campbell would say he'd rip his leg off or something for it.
Oh, did you not see the video, the post game after?
I didn't see that. I did not see this game at all.
Well, you don't have to see the game. The post game of it was so they lost on another field goal.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and this was Dan Campbell afterwards.
When you see your players give all that they have,
he's crying.
And you lose that way, it's tough. You don't want that for them. So, but we'll be better for it, And there again, credit Minnesota, but we made the one mistake that cost us, and so ultimately, we didn't do enough to win. But I was proud of them, and I love the fight they have in them. And I love the grit.
See, that's a football guy. Urban Meyer's a fuckhead. Dan Campbell cares.
I'm sorry, but you can't be a head coach crying like that after a game.
He cares about his team, damn it.
I hate that out of my head coach. That if I'm a Lions fan, I do not like that.
I think you're in the minority here.
That's a terrible look for your head coach to do. I
think you're in the minority here.
You think Belichick would ever do something like that? You think he would ever? Fucking Rex Ryan wouldn't even do that.
You're in the minority here, brother.
I mean, say what you want, but that's I don't know. I like how he cares. That's something like maybe a fitness coach, a strength coach would do, or even maybe a defensive coordinator. Not your head. I don't want my head coach.
Listen, what he's doing here, he's shown that he cares about his team, and his team keeps losing in dramatic, heartbreaking fashion.
I understand that it's week 6?
Hey, Mel,
week-
it's okay.
week
It's week
6.
5. Week 5.
Week
Mel,
5.
it's okay to not be okay. Okay.
Huh?
It's okay to not be okay. Okay.
I guess. It's week 5. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't just rally your troops again. Try
Yeah,
to
you know what
win.
Urban Meyer's doing when he loses? He's at least
He's being a
out there
man. He's
showing
going
his
out
boys
there.
that he
He's
cares.
getting himself some.
He's showing his boys that he's there and he cares.
Exactly. He's showing them how it's done.
No, Dan Campbell is showing that he cares.
Now I'm saying Urban Meyer's showing that he cares, but
No, he does not
he's
care.
sleeping with the other team's women. He's infecting them.
He literally said he has an event. That's why he's staying in Ohio, because he has an event. His event was
It was probably a fun event.
it was. So yeah, the Vikings just hit a game-winning kick basically, and that's just how that like the Lions' bad luck outweighs the Vikings' kickers' bad luck. That's how bad the Lions are.
Cousins had a game-winning drive though, right?
I mean, the Vikings hit a field goal to win, so I guess that's a game-winning drive.
Yeah, getting a field goal.
Right. Saints beat the football team 33-22. Prime Jameis officially back.
I was so happy to see that they won. I want Jameis to succeed so badly.
Man, let me tell you how Jameis Winston's first half went.
Tell me.
First possession, he threw an interception right to the linebacker. Second possession, he throws a 72-yard touchdown. Third possession, he fumbles. And then at the end of the half, he hit a 49-yard Hail Mary touchdown.
I love Jameis Winston's stats. They're the greatest thing in the world. They're the greatest.
279 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. I fucking love Jameis.
He's an all or nothing type of guy.
Yeah. And I just every week I'll say it until they figure it out. Washington football team's defense. What the hell is going on?
It's starting to look bad.
Yeah.
Like Chase Young, I think he's fourth in sacks this year, like with 5 or something. But they just not look the same.
No, it's a big old poop fest in Washington.
Hey, a big what if? What if Fitzmagic doesn't die or break?
Probably nothing much. I think Tyler Heineke is like not that much different from Fitzmagic.
Probably not.
Taylor Heineke he's not, because he does like the same stupid passes where he throws over his body and he runs headfirst at people.
Heineke is just happy to be out there. He's happy he's playing football on Sunday.
Let's talk another yuck game. Eagles beat the Panthers 21-18.
Man, there's a lot of yuck games.
I mean, if we don't have to all those games, Sam Darnold's back to being Sam Darnold.
Yeah. I know Jalen Hurts didn't look terrible.
Yeah, he didn't have that. He didn't have that good. He only had 198 yards passing. I know he had a couple of rushing touchdowns, but still.
Yeah, terrible.
My team, the New York Football Giants.
Okay, I want to get to your team.
Not fun. Was not a fun weekend.
Was it?
Now, 8 out of 11 starters from week 1 are all injured now. So,
I just gotta
first
say
off,
something. All right,
talk
about your team.
Fox, go fuck yourself. The amount of replays I had to see Saquon cracking his ankle, Daniel Jones getting hit in the head and stumbling all over the place.
I want to know
that.
I want to know if you agree with me. That looked like the most blatant stomped on ankle I've ever seen. He walked into that and stomped on Saquon's leg.
No, he got pushed. He got pushed by the Giants receiver.
The angle I saw, he looks down, sees his leg, and just jolts his leg at it and fucking.
No, I think he got pushed by the Giants receiver.
All right, okay.
Hey, I mean, I wouldn't hate a little conspiracy. Next time they come to New York, we just fuck them up.
It looked a little suspect. That's all I'm gonna say. It looked suspect.
But yeah, I mean, that was just down bad. Like I legit thought the Giants had a chance in that game. I mean, we were down by a touchdown before Daniel Jones got hurt. We were on the red zone too, so it's like, yeah, maybe we have this, maybe we don't. Yeah. But then Daniel Jones got concussed, and it was just, oh fuck.
It was a bad.
That was bad.
That was really bad.
It's crazy that they didn't call helmet to helmet on that.
Well, he did dive forward, didn't he?
Yeah, but
it's kind of hard.
But the amount of unnecessary roughness calls we've been getting lately.
That's true. That is true. It's a quarter. You do protect the quarterback, but I think because Daniel Jones just has become more like a more running quarterback, he's not going to get those calls as much.
Which it was a terrible play call too, because I don't think most the blockers didn't know what was going on too. So you had like 2 tight ends, they didn't run out with Daniel Jones, so that's why there's just 2 guys coming straight at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Kenny Galladay just left the game with a knee sprain, so that's always good. So just continue her injuries. Kadarius Toney, though.
I was gonna say
breakout game, and which turned into a fight.
So, from what I heard, he had a great game. He was having a meltdown on the bench for a second, and then he went out there and just punched a player in the face.
Mel, I've declared he's Odell 2.0.
That's what it sounded like.
He's electric. When he's like one of those players where if he has the ball in his hands, he's going to make moves to get more yards.
He should probably get in the ball a lot more, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, he's going now because we don't have any receivers. They're all gone.
I hope he just becomes more of a menace out there still and just starts punching others in the face.
I don't have a problem with that if we're going to suck.
That's just his thing. He just goes out there and murders people.
Mike Glennon. I'm very scared of just having Mike Glennon on our team too because that's just not going to be fun.
I was watching on Red Zone and I knew immediately when I saw that helmet and neck that was Mike Glennon.
Yeah,
I saw him walk out there all gangly and shit. Not great.
The fact that I can remember, I can see every play in my head because of the amount of replays I had to fucking see of those two players getting injured. It was crazy. I don't think you understand how many replays I saw of Saquon Diego going like.
I don't. It looked nasty too. Do you see how swollen it was too?
I had the same thing happen to me. Mine was broken, so I'm going to say his was broken too.
Yeah, that's.
They're saying it's sprained, but
I was going to say I heard sprained, but damn. Hi, Valerie.
So yeah, the Cowboys' offense continues to be pretty good though.
Yeah. Trayvon Diggs too.
Yeah, Trayvon Diggs is fucking. I can't believe why did the Giants target him so much? Like they were throwing it like him every play. It was
crazy. I was actually told. Someone told me this. It was that little stat about Trayvon Diggs.
Oh,
he actually leads the league in most given up receiving yards and penalties. But he has the most interceptions, so I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. All right. 49ers lost to the Cardinals 10-17. Kyle Murray, was he good this week now? Not really. He sucked kind of. He was 22 for 31, 239 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, 1 rushing yard.
1 rushing yard, huh?
Yeah. 1 rushing yard, 7 attempts too, which is weird.
San Fran's just a sneaky okay team.
They obviously have good defense.
They have a good defense. Trey Lance looked pretty bad.
Yeah, Cardinals have a pretty good defense as well.
Yeah, that was my sleeper this year. I said Cardinals were gonna have a good defense.
Yeah.
But hey, they at least Kyler got a win. They're 5-0. Aren't they the only undefeated team right now?
They're kind of having a freaking Pittsburgh Steelers undefeated season type this year. I'm not going to say that out loud though.
They've played some teams, haven't they?
The Steelers played teams last year.
Did they?
Yeah.
But the Steelers had Ben Roethlisberger. They have Kyler Murray. There's a big difference.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to be successful with this season. I just don't think their head coach is good. That's really all it is.
Cliff.
Let's look at their schedule. Let's see. The Cardinals beat the Titans, the Vikings, the Jaguars, the Rams, and the 49ers. So they beat the Rams, which are a good team, and the Titans are kind of frisky, or they're in the middle. Same with the Vikings. But, they versus the Browns next week. That could be a good one. They got the Packers in a couple weeks. And the rest of the schedule is pretty trash, besides the Rams. So, I don't know. Game of the week, though. Browns beat the Chargers. Or Chargers beat the Browns 47-42. This was a good one. Justin Herbert.
Pretty good. Baker
Mayfield, the star he wasn't supposed to be.
Baker Mayfield? Not the
pretty
best.
Good. No, he did good.
I thought he didn't have a great game.
I thought he did have a good game.
I don't know. We might both be wrong. I have no clue.
Look at the stats. I didn't have the stats written down. I read 305 yards, 2 touchdowns.
All right, that's not terrible, actually.
Yeah. Especially when Nick Chubb had 161 and Kareem Hunt had 61. So
not terrible. Wasn't there was a missed field goal this game, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah. It was a pretty big one.
Yeah, I think the Browns missed a missed one, and that's kind of a reason why the Chargers took the lead. But what was I going to say? Justin Herbert. Right now I have him as my number 2 candidate for MVP. Josh Allen's number 1, Herbert 2, Aaron Rodgers 3. But I think Rodgers going to rise eventually.
I can't
But
believe
right
have
now,
Rodgers over Brady right now. That's a little ridiculous. That's a little ridiculous. If Brady's having an amazing season.
don't hate the player.
All right, fine.
To be honest, I completely forgot about Brady, so I'll put Brady 3.
Mike Williams. I can't believe how great Mike Williams has been. I really can't believe that.
Contract year.
Is it really?
Yep, that's why he's doing good. He's gonna have a great year. Got a huge contract from a team and be pretty trash again.
Probably, most likely.
Yeah, no, not trash again. But Mike Williams, like all he was a guy that just goes down the field and catches the ball.
Yeah, I mean he's obviously not receiver 1 on that team, but because Keenan Allen. But I'm happy with it. I like Mike.
It's crazy too because Justin Herbert kind of like the Browns were supposed to have a good defense and he just fucking rolled them over. Like he didn't like they were doing all right too. The Browns defense, they led 27. The Browns led 27-13 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. But after that, it was just both defense sucked. There were 7 total touchdowns in the last 7 minutes in the third quarter.
I mean, all it took was Eckler to actually get the ball. Eckler needed to get started up. I was very happy with his performance that week. I hate the idea of going down at the 1 like he did. I hate that so much. Just score the touchdown at that point. Just score the touchdown. He tried.
The only thing I have against that is remember the Giants 2011, 2012 against the Patriots Super Bowl.
You won. It's not like you.
But it's not like. But you know how close we were to not winning that game with Welker. If Welker didn't want to drop the ball on purpose.
Yeah. But still. I mean, but when they were at the 1 yard line, he still tried to waste time. He still tried until the
Browns had to push him in for a touchdown. That was a hilarious sight. Just like there were 7 Browns all around and pushing him while the Chargers watching.
They're like picking him up.
Yeah. The Chargers, are they the best team in the NFL right now?
I mean, they just keep knocking teams off like this.
They beat the Browns. They beat the Chiefs.
Well, the Chiefs are.
We'll get to them, but the Chiefs. I mean, it's still Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, true.
Who else did they beat? They beat the Raiders. They beat the Cowboys. They didn't beat the Cowboys. They lost the Cowboys.
I'm excited to verse the Chargers this year, to be honest. This might be the year the Chargers actually beat us. It's kind of crazy.
Browns though. I mean, it's like they had a really good game regardless. They scored 42 points and lost. That's what it came down.
They're always just short. Yeah. They were short against the Chiefs. They're just short.
All right. Next game we got the Sunday Night Football game. Bills beat the Chiefs 38-20. Now before we suck off Josh Allen, which we will. We get to talk for the first time in a while some slander on the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes. I have stats for you. Hold up. I have some stats.
Tell me.
This is the Chiefs' first time having a losing record through week 5 since 2015. Which is also the same season the Chiefs started season 1-5 and made the playoffs go 11-5.
Okay.
So maybe that's a nice little stat to have.
I like that stat.
This is the first time Patrick Mahomes This is the first time Patrick Mahomes has had a losing season so far in his career.
So far, I mean, we have a lot of games left.
So far, that's what I'm saying. So far, he's had a losing season. Like he has a losing record. Excuse me.
I just can't. I was probably sucking off Patrick Mahomes the most in this podcast. I was saying he was probably going to be one of the greatest players of all time. I'm not saying he's regressing, but I don't know. It just doesn't look. He does not look great out there.
He has tied his second most interceptions in a season since his first full season, where he had 12. He has 6 interceptions right now.
Yeah, no, that's not great.
Which last year he had 6 all of last year, which is his second most in his career.
Yeah, no, it's not great. Also, I mean, with Tyreek Hill might be out next week too. So
is he really?
Yeah, he got hurt.
I went to sleep after the rain delay. I was like, I'm not waiting for this game anymore.
No,
I knew the Bills were going to win.
I'll be honest. I was watching the Red Sox game mostly throughout this whole game, but
it was a good game. Josh Allen fucking looked awesome. Actually, sorry, I have more stats on the Chiefs. Excuse me. Before we continue, they've given up the second most yards this season. The Chiefs defense.
That defense.
They give it the most yards per play, and 54.2% of the plays ending the score, which is first in the NFL.
Yeah, no, the defense. I will give this to Patrick Mahomes. The defense is the worst it's ever been.
Yeah, they're not losing because of the Patrick Mahomes. They're losing because of the defense.
It's really bad. Like they've had bad defenses, but like it has not been this bad. And Andy Reid looks like he's gonna die out there. Andy Reid's not.
He needs to just get someone give him water, please.
He might have to retire after this year. I don't know what the Chiefs do if he retires, but he's not looking great out there.
Well, they have Eric Bieniemy. I feel like they'll be fine with Eric Bieniemy. They just need defense. Now let's talk about Josh Allen, please. Josh Allen, 215 yards, 3 touchdowns, 59 rushing yards. Just the best quarterback right now. Just doing what he does.
You see that fucking bomb he threw too?
Dawson Knox? Yeah, I know.
That was a fucking dot. Oh my god. His arm is so insane. I can't believe it's as advertised. His big arm is as advertised, and so is his height.
And
he shouldn't be able to run that fast.
Yeah, the crazy thing too is he's like everyone like his obviously the biggest thing coming into the NFL is his accuracy. He fixed that in like 2 seasons now. He has a great arm. His arm is very accurate. It's pretty reliable.
I can't believe how well I just can't believe like Josh Allen was like who was in that draft class?
Lamar Baker, Sam Darnold, and Josh Rosen.
I can't believe Josh Allen is the best quarterback out of all those.
I actually had Josh Allen as my number 3 quarterback in that draft.
Huh.
I had Lamar 1, Baker 2, Josh Allen 3, Rosen 4. No, Darnold 4, Rosen 5. No,
you had some bias though. You had a little bias. You were a PMT head. Yeah.
Well, that's what got me into it.
Award-winning listener over here.
Mm-hmm. But I still have Lamar 1, which I want credit for.
They called their shot. Good. I'm happy that.
Speaking of Lamar, Ravens beat the Colts 25-31. Carson Wentz, you had 400 yards passing, you still lost, you son of a bitch.
I'd feel bad for him, but I just don't. I really don't give a shit what happens. He's such an asshole.
No, he doesn't care if he wins or loses.
He's just there to collect the check at this point. He's retiring in Indy probably.
Lamar Jackson, though, had his best game of his career. He had 86% completion percentage, 442 yards, 4 touchdowns, 62 rushing yards. The first player ever to have 400 passing yards with 86% completion.
Did they? There was actually a record. I don't know if they broke it. It was like most 100-yard rushing games.
I don't think they did.
They didn't?
No, because they were down 22-3 with 1 minute left in the third, so they were forced to pass the ball at that point.
They didn't have 100-yard rushing yard. That's insane.
Yeah, well, I think they had to stop the run play.
Wow. Huh.
I'll check right now. Rushing, yeah, they only had 86 rushing yards.
Did you see that lateral by Darius?
I can't believe they called that a forward pass.
That's what because I looked away for a second. I saw that they had the ball back over there, and I was really confused.
I thought that was more of he was down than it was a forward pass.
That's what I thought too. But the guy he handed to him was shot out of a rocket. Oh my God, is he fast?
Put him in the kick return real quick. See what happens.
That's what I'm saying. Or give him the ball on a jet or something. I've never seen someone look that fast in a while.
Yeah. All right, so that's week 5 in the NFL.
Yeah.
It was an all right week. It wasn't the best week.
It wasn't. I'm just happy my team won, to be honest.
I can't do the same. I'm getting a cheer list up now, so we can just fix some stuff real quick.
Yeah. Make some moves.
Where is it? I don't have it pulled up anymore. Can't find it.
Have it.
Hold up. Actually, hold up. My account. Pullable. There we go. Share screen. Oh, we'd rather talk about the Thursday football game. The Rams just beat the Seahawks.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah,
that happened, right? The Rams beat the Seahawks. Right. I'm not really sure what happened. I think Rob Woods had a good game. That's all I know.
Yeah,
all right.
Cooper wasn't getting the ball.
Well, I thought Cooper Kupp had a touchdown.
Did he? I really don't know. So I guess move the Chiefs.
I'm gonna move the Bills up and put the Chiefs on the brink.
I don't know if the Chiefs can even be on the brink anymore.
If they have Patrick Holmes, they're on the brink.
All right, okay, fine. Cardinals have to be on the brink just by a record alone, I think.
Cooper Kupp didn't have a touchdown, but he had 19 yards passing. Cardinals, I'll put on the brink. 5-0. I'll allow it.
San Fran almost good.
Where are they?
They're good right now. Good. Yeah.
Okay. Raiders, because of racism, I'm gonna put them at almost good.
Yeah, they might be down.
Panthers, I'm putting it almost bad now.
Yeah. Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Bad. No, Dolphins are bad.
All right, yeah.
Bengals, I'd put at almost good.
Bengals. No, because since they lost, if they won that game, I would say almost good. So they lost that game.
All right.
Chargers, good. I was
gonna say on the brink. They have to be on the brink.
The Broncos.
They're not.
I'll put them in a bad.
Yeah, they're not frisky. They're frisky. You can't say they're not frisky. They're frisky. They won. You can't move them. They won. They won this week. You can't move them.
All right.
You can't be moved if you won.
I think it's good. Oh wait, I put the Cowboys in good. Their offense is that good now. That's pretty good.
I want to put the Bears at almost bad.
Really?
Just because they are winning with Fields right now.
He had one touchdown with like 150 yards.
But they're winning. What are they, 2-1 with him right now?
3.
They're winning. I can't.
Fine. I don't respect it, but I'll do it.
There we go.
If the Giants, I want to put the Giants as Dunzo, but it's just they're injured, so they're not even Dunzo.
Yeah, keep them at bad. You can do that.
Dolphins?
Dolphins.
I want to see what Tua does. I want to see what Tua does.
Just because the East is weird this year. The East, yeah, I'd leave them at bad.
Steelers?
They won this week. I don't want to move them. I would put my frisky, I guess. But I think the Bengals are better than are the Bengals better? The Bengals are better than the Steelers.
Yeah.
They are better. I mean, US sucks.
All right. I think we're fine with this. So for the audio listeners, confetti teams, we got Bucks, Rams, Bills. On the brink, we got Chiefs, Cardinals, Chargers. Good teams, we got Browns, Seahawks, Ravens, Packers, Cowboys. Almost good. We got Saints, Titans, Vikings, 49ers, Raiders.
Wait. We didn't even did we factor in the Jets loss to the Titans yet?
No, we didn't.
We missed the whole week. I forgot. They
won this weekend. They won in pretty convincing fashion.
Then again, but they lost to the Jets. I think they have to be moved down a peg at least.
I think I'm fine with them and almost. Yeah, you know what? Because Tannehill sucks this year.
Yeah.
First we got Patriots, Bengals, Titans. Almost bad. We got Lions, Eagles, Steelers, football team, Panthers, Bears. Bad. We got Giants, Cowboys, Dolphins, Broncos, and the Dunzo teams, which can never leave this section, are the Falcons, Jaguars, Jets, Texans.
I like our list. I think we have a pretty good list down already.
Yeah. A lot of changes had to happen because it was a 2-week gap, but still. A lot of changes. All right, Mel. Predictions. Yeah. Or not. Or are we playoffs? Before we get to the playoffs, though, I just want to show off my predictions because I couldn't say them last week for obvious reasons. But I did blog about them, so go to smalldogsports.com to see all my predictions and all that blogs like that. The predictions, I had Red Sox over Yankees, correct. Dodgers over Cardinals, correct. Rays over Red Sox, incorrect. Astros over White Sox, correct. Giants over Dodgers, still happening. Brewers over Braves, incorrect. Astros over Rays for the ALCS. Giants over Brewers for the NLCS. Giants over Astros World Series.
Your World Series prediction is still in line.
Yep.
I'll give you that. I mean, we were not supposed to beat the Rays. It doesn't make any sense.
I had you guys losing the sweep.
After game 1, I thought we were done.
Yeah.
We looked awful. We looked so bad.
I'm actually really mad at you guys because you guys took out like two of the best youngest players in baseball, Randy and Wander.
Oh my God.
Wander
Franco was gonna will his team to this win. I can't believe how good that fucking guy is. He is the most scary person in that lineup.
They have Randy too, he was doing
Randy,
damage
yeah.
as well.
Randy fucking stole home. He stole home on him. He stole home.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he literally was. Pivetta was pitching, and he literally stole home on him.
I wanted to talk about the fakest story that happened during the playoffs.
What?
Where the fuck did all those Rays fans come from?
Oh yeah, those are just plants. Those are definitely plants.
They had 2 sold-out games in Tropicana Field. Bullshit.
Those were the biggest plants I've ever seen. Even because you could tell, even when they were good throughout this whole year, there was nobody at their games. It's ridiculous. The Rays are such a fake organization. I'm happy they lost.
Yeah, they kind of did some of this stuff. They kind of they got rid of Blake Snell, which kind of hurts because you don't have the star-studded pitcher. Glasnow was out too. That didn't help. You have some holes hitting wise. I mean, Kevin Kiermaier, he's a great defender, but he cannot hit for his life.
But all that being said, they should have beat the Red Sox. There's
100%.
There's no excuse for this.
It's like you can criticize the team, but understand like they were supposed to win, but still criticize where they had their holes.
Yeah. I think.
Give your predictions right now. What do you think is the World Series? Try and be unbiased as possible.
Unbiased? You want me to be actually unbiased?
Yeah, just be as unbiased as possible. And biasedly, what is it?
Unbiasedly, Astros probably beat us in 6 and go to the World Series. Biasedly, Red Sox win in 7. I think the only way we beat the Astros is if we win in 7.
Their pitching is somehow they lost. They don't have Verlander. Obviously, they don't have Cole. Their pitching is still pretty good.
I know, and I'm pretty sure we're 2-8 against the Astros this year. So that's not.
Oh wait, hold up. Sorry. We gotta talk about the wild card game first. We completely almost forgot to talk about that wild card game and the Stantonian home run of Giancarlo Stanton.
I shit myself when he hit that ball because I knew that ball was gonna be out until it hit the wall. That was inches away from being a home run. I couldn't believe that. I was so happy. And fucking Vasquez and that whole broadcast can suck a dick because they're the worst.
The pitch to Stanton. There goes. Deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone out of the ballpark. A Stantonian home run. Now, what did I do wrong? What did I see wrong?
What did I see wrong?
He's at first base.
Yeah, you didn't see the fucking giant wall he hit against?
Ugh.
That's awesome, though.
The funniest thing about you guys' rivalry too is you guys just complain about each other's stadiums, even though you both have the most dumbest stadiums in the world.
The short porch is dumber than the wall.
No, that's not the dumbest part of your stadium. The dumbest part of your stadium is right field, how it just goes straight and then just turns out of nowhere.
Oh yeah,
I hate your right field wall.
Our right field is literally the stupidest thing in the world. It's as large as basically center field is, with the worst turns and cuts around it.
But yeah, I'm so happy. I was so happy when I just happy whenever the Yankees did. So Garrett Cole got pulled after 2 innings.
Yeah. Oh my god, 2 innings! I couldn't believe it. And Nathan Eovaldi just shoving it in their face the whole time.
Nathan Eovaldi he's having some mad bum games.
He's a playoff pitcher. I'll give him that. He's a playoff pitcher.
Yeah,
he definitely shows up more in the playoffs.
Other playoff games. Oh wait, sorry, what?
No. Red Sox in 7 against the Astros. Red Sox in 5 against the Giants.
Oh, okay.
That's my prediction.
I have a prediction for the Giants though. I think the Giants are gonna have an audio run here.
Really? It is 21. It is
exactly.
21. I didn't realize that. Shit. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
putting that energy out there just to see what happens.
Does a small part of you feel like you want the Astros to win just to see the whole world burn? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
But the young smaller Dan who was a bandwagon Giants fan is hoping for Buster Posey to get another one.
that'd be 4, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that was crazy.
Astros took down the White Sox in pretty convincing fashion, beat them 3-1. I mean, I didn't really watch much of this game, but I watched today's game, but it was all right. The White Sox are just too young. I feel like still, and just the AL Central is the worst division in baseball.
I honestly think the White Sox need a new coach. I hate Lasorda, right? I don't
Yeah,
like
La Russa.
mm-hmm.
Lasorda is dead.
Lasorda is dead.
Braves beat the Brewers 3-1. They beat them today. Freddie Freeman hit a home run, which moved them on. Both these teams are just boring. I didn't even care about the series at all year.
I've honestly just paid attention to my Red Sox.
And then finally, Giants lead the Dodgers 2-1. They're losing 2-0 right now to the Dodgers in Game 4.
Ooh, Game 5 action then.
I predicted Game 5. The series was like the Giants only led the series by 1 game this year. So yeah. I predicted they go Game 5. Yeah, the Giants are just. I feel like they have like they're a team of destiny this year.
But that's the way I feel. But the Red Sox are a team of destiny right now. Type vibe.
That's the thing too. Is the Giants have their runs of like the even year stuff. You guys have a run of like being the worst team in baseball and then winning a championship next year.
It's just weird. Yeah, and now we're actually smartly ran. We're not just giving up pieces for nothing.
True. Hey, to be fair, you gave up Mookie Betts for Verdugo, so
exactly. Verdugo is one of the most clutch. He's so clutch every time he's at bat. I just always think he's gonna get a hit if there's a running scoring.
He looks like a huge scumbag too. Which is what you want in a baseball player.
He does, but like
him and Schwarber just look like scumbags. They look like they spit you all the time.
Did you see the Schwarber thing?
Yeah, because he made a toss or whatever.
Yeah, he threw the ball over Evaldi's head, and then he came back and tipped his cap to the crowd after he actually completed it.
That's not bad.
I love Schwarber. Schwarber needs to be signed. We need Schwarber back next year.
NBA. Oh, so let's end MLB playoffs. I think the Giants are going to win it all. NBA news. Kyrie Irving won't be playing any games this year. So with just if you don't know New York City rules, no home player can play without home games if they aren't vaccinated. Obviously, Brooklyn, New York City, so Kyrie won't be able to play. Also, not vaccinated. Kyrie Irving is not vaccinated. He said he's not anti-vaccine, but he's not vaccinated. So if you were pro-vax, if you were not anti-vaccine, you would get the vaccine by now.
Kyrie doesn't care. Kyrie doesn't want to play basketball anymore.
You know what he said? He said, "I'm not anti-vaccine. I'm anti people having to get forced to get the vaccine, but if they don't, they lose their job."
It's the rule. Like, what do you want? You're a professional athlete. Plays in front of millions. They don't want a disease to spread.
Yeah. So yeah, the Jets GM said the Nets GM Sean Marks said Kyrie won't playing in a game, so he's vaccinated. I feel like he's gonna retire. I think he's gonna retire.
He really probably doesn't give two shits what happens, and it's kind of crazy. Like KD's just like KD's just gonna be left there now.
I guess James Harden.
He doesn't.
People forget James Harden's still on the team. I mean, just who would have thought the New York Knicks aren't the fucking circus show of New York basketball?
It's the Nets, and the crazy thing is, the Nets could still maybe win the championship this year.
Other NBA news though, Ben Simmons back for something. He just out of nowhere, Ben Simmons just came back. He's in Philadelphia. He's ready to play. So
really?
Yeah, so yesterday, out of nowhere, he just returned to Philly. The 76ers didn't even know this, too. They found out because Ben Simmons was like, all right, can I have my COVID test now in order to play? And they're like, oh, shit, he's back, I guess.
And they just let him back in?
Well, he has to pass, the COVID stuff.
Nah, Embiid's going to fucking punch him in the face when it's
I'm actually more – I can't wait for him to play just to hear the Philly crowd boo him.
And he's like, he puts up what he hits 5 threes in a row, and they still.
Oh, they would cheer him right away.
Scumbag fans.
Ooh, the Golden Knights arena is looking fire right now.
Is it hype? Would you say?
Oh yeah. There's a guy singing the national anthem, Cardinal Johnson, the Golden Pipes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, what other NBA news is there?
That's it. Speaking of NHL, man, let's give our full prediction of the NHL season right now. Now, who's winning the Atlantic Division?
Atlantic Bruins.
Who's winning the Central?
Central, that would be. I think it's Central. Dallas.
Fuck. What's down the division? The South? South?
Huh?
What's the other? What's the other
I
Eastern
mean-
Division?
Oh wait, it's different. Is it? Are they doing the COVID ones, or are they doing? What are they doing this year? I thought you have it in front of you. That's why you're saying.
No, I was joking this whole time. I
Oh.
do not care about that.
Okay. Well,
No, but who's winning
Metropolitan
the championship?
Bruins.
Looks like they're going back to regular stuff.
I don't know.
So Atlantic, Metropolitan, Central.
This NHL season's kind of sneaking up on me. I didn't think the Red Sox would be this far still.
Wrestling. I want to talk a little wrestling. We got some. You know how it was the Monday Night Wars back in the day?
Yeah.
We got some Friday Night Wars now.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So because the MLB playoffs, SmackDown, which is on Fox, is going to be moved to FS1.
Makes sense.
In order the game or viewers, they're going to have a super show. I think they're calling it a super size SmackDown. So they're extending it 30 minutes in order to like make it big or something.
To combat the MLB playoffs.
I don't know. AEW All Elite Wrestling has a wrestling show on TNT from 10 to 11 on Friday nights. So that means they're extending 30 minutes into a TNT show, into an AEW show.
Oh.
AEW was not happy about this, so you know what they did? They're laying their balls on the table and they're having a YouTube show on from 9 to 10. And they have some like pretty big fights going on during that too, with SmackDown's on. So wrestling's continue to be back.
Yeah, I hope it pushes the WWE to be like good now.
They are cursing a lot more.
If they go back to TV 14 or TVMA, I'm back in.
Well, they'll never go TVMA, but TV 14, yeah.
14 maybe.
So yeah, it's just they have Bryan Danielson fighting on AEW. Daniel Bryan, obviously for people that don't know, they have him fighting on the YouTube show from 9 to 10. So
that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Good for them. Good for wrestling, honestly.
Headline grabs.
I don't got any.
I had two. So this would have been last week's headline grab, but obviously we couldn't do it. I'm going to still do it because it's still hilarious. Did you know the Mariners have been in existence for 44 years? And during that existence, they've had fewer playoff appearances, which is 4, than ruptured testicles, which is 5.
They've had 5 ruptured testicles?
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive, actually. That's
more ruptured testicles than playoff appearances.
That's kind of wild.
Uh-huh.
I still can't get over the fact that they never made playoffs with Ichiro.
No, they did.
I thought they never did. I thought that was like.
I thought his rookie season he did.
Maybe that's it then. Maybe that's.
I think 2001 was.
Maybe that was the last time then.
I'll get back on that one. Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox were focused on like a magazine type thing. I forget which magazine it was. In the article, Megan Fox was asked what got you attracted to a Machine Gun Kelly? She said, she was talking to him. Like, I like weed. And Machine Gun Kelly said, I am weed.
The more and more I hear about this couple, I hate them more and more.
Yeah.
I do. Like, I'm starting to really not like Machine Gun Kelly.
No. And that's why I didn't like him before that album came out.
He just kind of seems like a douche.
Yeah. They said they don't even kiss, they just blow air in each other's mouth.
That's weird. That's so weird. That's so strange.
Yeah, in 2001, Ichiro made the playoffs.
All right. So that must have been the last time they made playoffs.
Yeah. It is. It's 20 years now. And that's my headline grips. Let's finish off on thoughts. Last thing.
I was gonna say, you got any thoughts?
Got some thoughts. Got 2 weeks worth of thoughts. Not a lot of thoughts, but still 2 weeks worth.
Dump them out. Let your load out. Let your load out.
You know who has a top tier cookie that doesn't get talked about enough?
Who?
I think Subway cookies are top tier cookies.
No, you're right. It doesn't get talked about enough.
Every time I go to Subway, like I always get cookies. It's always that good. The chocolate's usually melted. The
you ever have them put it like in the microwave for you too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have to warm it up for you. Get it all nice for you.
Yeah,
it is a very underrated cookie that no one talks about.
Why do we pluralize the number with stuff with zeros? Like you say, like 0 interceptions, but 1 interception.
Huh.
Yeah.
So I guess you're right.
Because 0 shouldn't be pluralized if it's less than 1.
But it does show that he doesn't have any of them. I guess it's more of a symbol than it is more of a. Yeah. That's
0 touchdowns, 1 touchdown.
I mean, it is strange that we have like a year 2000. Like, was that a year 0 then? You know what I mean?
Wait, you lost me.
Yeah, no, I kind of lost myself with that one too. What's the next
if you order food off the dollar menu, you're an all-time poor.
Fuck you. What do you mean? Fuck off. You go fuck yourself. Some people are struggling out here, motherfucker.
You can't spend like $3 extra on like a bigger meal.
No, fuck that. No, dollar menu is the best.
All right. You don't like all you get is like a little hamburger.
You can get 2 hamburgers for $2. That's the idea. Value.
I think it's more stuff from poor. It's stealing stuff from your hotel poor.
Huh?
It's stealing stuff from the hotel poor, like lotion, soap.
No, I think that's just things people do.
Because I do that all the time. So
I think you, Danny, yourself could have $1 million and still be stealing those things probably.
With 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the Seattle Kraken's career, they gave up a goal.
Nice.
Final thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to get really pissed off at people.
Why's that?
They keep on hating on candy corn too much. It's starting to piss me off a little bit too much. I get candy corn's kind of a trash. It's a little trashy, but it's not that bad.
I'm starting to turn on candy corn. I used to be a big fan of candy corn. I'm starting to turn on it now.
Look, I know it's not the best. But people like it's the worst thing in the world.
Oh yeah,
I can name so many worse candies. The wax bottles, get that shit out of here.
Whoa, what?
Wax bottles are trash.
That's an awful take. The wax bottles are one of the greatest fucking candies you can get. You just chew on the wax when you're done with it. That's the most fun. That's awesome.
You know the worst thing is?
What?
The little dots on the paper you gotta rip off your teeth. Oh, I hate it.
No,
I can feel
those
my teeth
are
right
bad.
now.
You know,
I feel it right now.
You just made me feel it now. Now you just made me feel it. No, those are terrible. I don't know what old person ever would want to eat those.
Yeah. Packing peanuts or not packing peanuts? Peanuts, whatever the fuck they're called.
Candy
peanuts.
Yeah, burnt peanuts. Those are amazing.
Circus peanuts.
Ones
that like the candy ones.
Puffy ones. Yeah, those are ass. Those are like marshmallows.
They're like I don't think they have like a flavor. It's not peanuts. They have like their own flavor.
Do they? I've never even tried one. I'm actually looking at this other candy.
Circus peanut flavor.
Yeah, you ever had burnt peanuts before?
No.
They're so good. They're basically just candied peanuts, but they're so good. I need to order some. Ooh, I might order.
Yeah, it's not really telling what flavor they are, but I know they aren't. They're not peanut flavored.
They're probably just marshmallow flavored.
No, they have it's not marshmallow flavor. They have like a flavor. I forget what it is.
Orange? Is it an orange flavor? It's probably like an orange flavor.
Maybe.
It's probably an orange flavor.
Oh shit! I just realized Marc-Andre Fleury is not the goalie of the Knights. That's sad.
Who's the goalie of the Kraken? You're watching right now.
Hey, I'm watching the game. I'll check right now.
I want to see if I can recognize him. I mean, I could probably look it up in 2 seconds,
but their goalie is Grubauer.
Oh, Grubauer?
Phil Grubauer.
He's not bad. He's not awful.
Our goalie is Robin Lehner.
You're Robin Lehner. Yeah, you got it.
Is he good?
He's not terrible.
All right.
He's what I remember from him is I think he's like 6'5". So that's something you can put your hat on.
6'4", 240.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
All right, Pool Boys, episode 93.
Zip zap zippity doo.